Alright fellas, here we're back in another Pokemon video where we ourselves the announcement officially of Pokemon and Lego having a collaboration in 2026. Wow. This was pretty much out of the blue, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anyone was expecting this, especially as Pokemon is a company that's already partnered with other like brick-based companies. But now they're officially actually partnering with Lego after literally 40, well, not 40, it was 29 years, right? We did just hit the 29-year mark, and yeah, back in February, right? 29 years, finally an actual official Pokemon collaboration with Lego. So now we can actually get Pokemon and Lego sets, maybe Lego Pokemon games. There's a lot of stuff that can go into this, man. Lego is really, really cool, and a lot of people are going to be into this stuff. So I feel we're going to be having a very, very tough time, potentially like TCG actually getting some of the stuff related to Legos. But as you can see, they did release this little trailer here. It's just a 14-second promo video where we've got the bricks building the Pikachu tail, Wag, Electric Sparks, and then the logos here, Lego and Pokemon. Yeah, pretty neat stuff. I mean, they didn't really show anything other than that. I mean, obviously, this is pretty much implying that, well, we're going to be getting figures of, Pokemon things, or not figures, but like Lego sets. Of what though is very interesting to me. Obviously, Pokemon, right? Pikachu's gonna get one. We're probably gonna get one for Eevee. Probably get one for Charizard. Like, you're probably gonna get one for like a lot of Pokemon, individual Pokemon, right? But are we gonna get like sceneries with these Pokemon, or are we gonna get like potential Pokemon gyms maybe as a Lego set, or a town, or like maybe just as an example, like Spear Pillar and Rayquaza. Just thinking about stuff like that could make Lego really, really sick for Pokemon, especially people who just like to collect it and call it a day. I mean, on my shelf to my right, I've got not a Lego, but it was like I think a Mega, like whatever the blocks. Hold on, let me actually find it. Okay, so yeah, here I found it. It's this mega Ninetales and Vulpix, basically Lego. I mean, it works the same basically as Lego. It's different pieces, and it's a lot easier to assemble. But basically Lego, right? I've got these, and I mean they're good. They're good for what they are. They're not like crazy in size or anything, but they are nice again for like mostly what they are. But having an official Lego thing that might be a lot bigger potentially, it'd be a lot very interesting, especially again for like those big potential scenes, like again Rayquaza's Spear Pillar, or like Groudon Kyogre in like the Cave of Origin, or Dialga Palkia Spear Pillar, Arceus Spear Pillar, you know, but maybe like just as a smaller example, like the Lake Guardians and the lakes, right? That stuff like that could be pretty sick just to have in a set, right? So there's potentially a lot you can make out of like Lego for Pokemon. There's so much creativity they can do. I mean, it's Lego. It's basically your imagination, as they're putting here. Electrify your imagination, right? And also they can obviously make a custom set, like something where it's like just a bunch of like pieces to make like a route or something, and then it's got like some Pokemon little figures and trainers and stuff like that. And you can make your own Pokemon route. That would be super sick to have. But also just in the aspect of obviously making Lego sets, there could be Lego games, right? I mean, Lego obviously they've got a lot. Like if we just let's go back here for a second because I'm on the one game. I mean, there's a lot, right? There's obviously all the different like Lego Star Wars games. There's like the Lego movie game. There's all these like other Lego games. Like they have a lot of stuff. There's a whole lot that they can like work with. And I mean, these games all I seem to mostly play the same, where you've got like your health, and then you've got like the bricks you collect, and then like you kind of like I think like attack enemies mostly. I don't play Lego games like really much at all, but like you can break things, and you can like attack enemies with your like weapons. In this case, this girl has like a bow or whatever, right? I mean, there's different ways to go about it. I could see a Pokemon Lego game being very, very interesting. Being able to potentially like instead of like attack things or whatever, you take Pokeballs and you can throw them at Pokemon, or you can do like passive battling against Pokemon, maybe in the form of like Pokemon Quest, yeah, Quest, right? Wasn't it on the Nintendo Switch? Pokemon Quest. Those that was like an auto battler where you don't really do much control. I could see them implementing something like that, and you can catch Pokemon that way, and stuff like that could be very, very interesting in order to actually have, in like the form of a Lego game where you can just like move around and just collect things and catch Pokemon passively. It'd be very, very interesting to see an actual Pokemon Lego game. And also something interesting to note is that this could just be for the 30th anniversary, not like limited Lego for just the 30th anniversary and call it a day. I mean, obviously, I'm sure that they'll put this out for years and whatever else, right? But the fact that they're doing this now probably means it is like the 30th anniversary that they're celebrating. And that's why we're doing this. So we're probably going to be expecting some pretty crazy stuff, just right out the gate for Lego sets. Again, maybe a Lego game, but I wouldn't really expect it. And well, that's obviously pretty insane. I mean, next year's going to be nuts anyway for the 30th anniversary of the series. So we'll just have to see how it goes, right? So yeah, I mean, we've already got again some of the stuff like the mega blocks, whatever you want to call them, mega Lego the thing, whatever this is. They've got a lot of these sets. I don't know exactly how many, but I've seen a lot of them in like general stores and stuff like that. Like Walmart, you can go to, you can see like one for Charizard. There's Venusaur. Like I saw so many Venusaur and Blastoise ones were just still sitting there. I was tempted to get them, but price tags, no thanks. I picked up this one. It was like $15, not even. Pretty simple, pretty easy build. And there's a lot of these. There's a lot of different ones for a lot of different Pokemon, not just Gen 1 either. There's some other ones from other generations. Can't think of any specific examples, but whatever, I guess take my word for it. So yeah, I mean, Lego Pokemon, definitely, definitely very, very interesting to see. There's so much that they can do with this, and again, this is probably going to be spanning for multiple years, getting multiple sets for years. I'm sure that there is obviously also the risk of this like getting scalped. Like there's the announcement here, and then a lot of the comments here are just like, you look at some of these, and there's this Pokemon most sold Lego item of all time, so like people are probably gonna be hyped for it. Shiny version of these, that'd be a terrible idea. Scalper is already clearing out displays for resale on off chance they don't, people just ripping packs and oftentimes just stealing the contents. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty big thing. Lego's gonna have inventory issues, make sets impossible to find. Scalpers will have field days with these Pokemon sets, especially Charizard or Pikachu displays. Like, there is a lot, right? Like, there's a lot to consider it. That this could be so hype, like Pokemon Lego. I mean, whether it be for children or for adults. I mean, Lego really went into their like adult market, and a lot of adults like the set. Like, I mean, think about it. Like, there was the like Lego Star Wars stuff. Like, look how big the Star Destroyer was. The Death Star, like these different like Harry Potter sets that are massive, dude. Like all of these sets are not made for kids. Kids are not assembling these, at least not without a parent's assistance, right? And these are built for adults to actually assemble themselves and like collect, put on display, whatever. And while I'm sure this Pokemon is not going to be any different, I'm sure that obviously children are going to, want to buy it, collect it, have their parents build it with them if it's big enough, whatever, right? But adults, full-grown adults, like they collect Pokemon cards, and how Pokemon cards are in a terrible spot right now, you could very well see this happen with the like official Lego Pokemon stuff as well, and that would be terrible. I mean, obviously it would be bad, but I mean it's also going to be expected. Lego's been very, very good about like maintaining their inventory, I believe. I mean, according to other sources, I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't really collect Lego, so I wouldn't really know. But I mean, as I don't really hear a lot about Lego inventory issues, but again, I'm not really on the Lego scope, so I could be wrong about that. But if they're good with their stock and like they can really keep up with actual demand, then great for them. But this is a massive thing they're tackling. This is one of the biggest IPs in the world. So you've really got to be prepared for people to like come in droves and waves. People just coming in wanting boxes of this stuff. Multiple boxes of the same thing. Like it's insane. Especially considering potential stuff with just like not replayability, but like diversity, and like again those sets that could potentially contain multiple things where it's like here's a bunch of pieces, make what you like. There could be a lot of people wanting to buy multiple of those and like make these big amazing looking sets. Again, it could just be absolutely absurd, right? So there's just a lot to consider when going into this. Is the day-to-day person going to be able to afford it? Is it going to get scalped? Is the set's going to be great? How many years are they going to do this? Will we potentially get video games? Like there's just so much they can go into with this, and it can be really, really crazy. So I guess that's pretty much it. Don't really have much else to add. I mean, that's really all we know about Lego with Pokemon. Is just that it's coming in 2026, probably for the 30th anniversary of the series. So let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. Whether you're hyped for it, whether you're not hyped for it, whether you just don't really care. It could be just something that is existing in your in your life. It's whatever. Let everyone go to that, and you can be happy. I don't know. But yeah, again, let me know what you think down in the comments below. See you later. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace.